Hi, Days fans. It's September 10th, and and we just got finished watching Days. And what's Philip's game? He's all like sweet to Melanie, and I called him an asshole yesterday, and I'm starting to regret it.
Alright, I'm not ready to call back that retraction there. There's two things that are possible here. Either Philip is cutting his losses here.
Yes.
He's never going to get Stephanie back, so he's going to go love on Melanie, which still puts it in the asshole camp as far as I'm concerned. That's option A. There's a few options. Option B, he's in denial. And he really does love Melanie. He just thinks he's supposed to be with Stephanie. And what's all that about? Is Melanie not good enough? Or the third option is these writers just think we're a bunch of morons, that one day he can love Stephanie and one day he can love Melanie, and that's pretty much how all these soap operas go, so.
Or he could just pull the rug underneath Melanie. Like, tell her all this, and then next thing he says is, "You're a freaking bitch." Dish.
Yeah.
He could totally turn around and attack her.
But he's admitted he knows she is not the one that did the tape.
Yeah.
And he's admitted that she did handle the day after very generously and not tell Stephanie, so. And she still hasn't told Stephanie the whole truth, that it wasn't just a romp in the hay, that he told her that she was the one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said, "I think you're the one, the only one for me," remember?
Yeah.
So, Stefano took care of Sister Teresa, and I don't know about you, but I was thinking that Sister Teresa was tied up somewhere in that mansion.
I think he sent her to the Vatican.
Yeah, probably or he gave her enough money to do some amazing mission or something that she couldn't resist. But for a moment, I'm thinking, oh, we're going to see her tied up in the dungeon. But Stefano does the sign of the cross, and even, I love these devout Catholic families that are, off killing people and everything.
Yeah, no, we all thought he had whacked a nun, but we knew that was he's super religious, so.
But JD and I watch Weeds, and that's just about as funny, because they're super Catholic, Mexican mafia, but yeah, they can kill people all day long, but God forbid.
So, let's talk about I don't know if I want to call it my favorite storyline, but I'm wondering what's going to happen. It's exciting. Hope. And what's-his-face came out already. We didn't think that was going to happen for a while.
I feel bad for Nick Stable.
Yeah.
He's got a Facebook page. It's interesting. He posts some videos here and there. I've got him on my Facebook page. But I'm thinking he's not long for days, because now that it's already come out, he's got maybe a week or two tops.
Well, now they could do a big hostage situation, and they could go away for a while.
Yeah, I guess they could, but who was shot? Was it Justin, or was it Nick, or Dean? Which one of them took the bullet? They're on top of each other. You hear a gun go off. Who do you think it's going to be, people? Which one?
Whatever it is, I don't think Justin and Hope are going to hook up anymore, because Hope needs to kiss Bo's ass and crawl back with her tail between her legs and say, "I am sorry, you were wrong. I was wrong and you were right."
No.
But I don't think they're going to hook up.
I think this is going to be just what Justin needed to get a little strange from Hope. If he's the one that got shot, and if he makes it, if no matter what, if he lives, he is now the one that saved Hope. He saved Sierra. So Hope is very grateful, as you can see, that she was going to give that huge reward to Dean. So he's taken her side. I think that Justin still has a little hope.
Hope's not going to see the fact that Bo was 100% right now?
Oh, Hope never sees that Bo's right.
She sucks as a cop, by the way.
She's holier than thou.
She wasn't going for her gun or anything when they were struggling. She was like,
okay, well, let me think about it. When you got your little teeny child that just was abducted.
Oh, no, she should take care of that, but then she should try and neutralize the weapon. Anyway, she sucks as a cop.
So, Brady and Sam, and we've talked about this, this passion's coming to days is getting a little bit extreme. We've got this sister and brother dating the sister and brother. Brady and Sammy raping Ari, just like the other one. They've got Ari being the poor one that wants to be with somebody in the mansion. I mean, she's not playing up the money card, but it's the same thing. Yada, yada, yada. But I guess it's working because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, yeah. So...
EJ.
Are you going to talk about EJ or Rafe?
Rafe, whatever.
So, Rafe is so close.
Yes.
And I am on the edge of my seat. I want to hear the words baby switch. Like, everything is just leading up to that, but nobody's ever said that word. But, he's like basically diagrammed the whole scenario out, but he has not said those words. And that's the first step. And same with Rafe. He's like so close. Like, what goes on? They were both there on the same night. They had their babies. What did Nicole do? Blah, blah, blah. Why is she messing around with Grace? And
EJ's like, how would you feel if somebody stole your baby up from you the moment you gave birth and you never saw it again?
But he has no reason to say the word baby switch. But Rafe could be like,
that's what that's
baby,
called.
She switched babies. But anyway.
So Rafe is hilarious with all this, and I'm loving it. And EJ now knows that Sammy and Nicole are bonding, and Nicole's trying to play it down a little bit, but EJ's like, that's some way to talk to your new BFF.
Do you remember the scene where Philip's hugging Melanie? And she's looking all worried. I thought he was going to pull a dagger out and stab her in the back right then and there. She was so scared.
Yeah, well, Philip is, what is he talking all this? We're kindred spirits.
I know, it's so over the top.
Our souls speak to each other. And she's like, did you seriously just say that? Mm. Now, also, let's talk about our quote of the day. We've been remiss. We haven't been doing that lately. But when Victor's talking to Beau and saying, you can make peace with your wife, and she's just stressed and everything, and Beau's like, yeah, well, she's not the only one that was a bit stressed. I thought that was hilarious.
I like how he tells Beau to fall on his sword.
So why is Nicole stuffing her face? Is she having morning sickness?
Oh, I know. Every episode throwing.
She seems like she should be too far along for that, but are they trying to keep her arms up so you can't see the belly area? But she's seriously mowing down on those nuts, and it seems a bit odd, like, if I'm comforting my friend about her boyfriend that she thinks maybe like some kind of crazy murderer, I'm not going to be eating the pistachios.
Yeah. So when Stefano and Nicole were celebrating that, it's over, that nobody knows their secret anymore, I thought, what about Mia? But no, that's been handled too with the DNA test that they did earlier. If Mia says, hey, that's my baby, and they're gonna think you're a moron, you're ridiculous. We'll do a DNA test. Well, we did do a DNA test, so that's already been handled ahead of time. So basically, they're right. All of the threats, immediate threats, have been eliminated. So Nicole is in the clear.
I have two thoughts on that. One, I felt a little chemistry between Stefano and Nicole when when he was saying he fixed everything. And also, I want a little Stefano in my life. Whenever I have a little problem, I want someone to come along and clean it up. My problems right now are my daughter won't sleep at night, and she is a little hard to potty train. Stefano, could you help me out, please? All right, let's go on to the previews.
So, Will snooping, reading Mia's diary.
I don't think he really did. I think he picked it up because it fell on the floor and she went off on him, and he's like, whoa.
And then Brady giving Philip and Melanie a lecture. I'm not sure who he's addressing.
I think he's addressing Melanie, like, why are you giving this guy another chance? He's an a-hole.
Yeah, yeah.
And Chaggy,
oh yeah, there's the new power couple.
Mia has a secret, and I'm going to find out. I was just telling JB, other soaps have had these, relationships with a much younger guy. Like the old Sean, the second Sean, the one that went to what was that island they went to?
Tindalau.
He's with, is it Hunter Tylo or something on another soap? She's got to be 20 years older than him. Chad and Maggie.
Yeah.
So he's going to find out his secret, and we better wrap it up. Victor and Ari.
Oh yeah, she's going to tell Brady the truth.
Well, she said, you told me I either had to dump him or tell him I'm a drug dealer. So either he's harassing her still, and she's like, listen, I did what you want, or she's thinking about confessing.
Yeah, because she's feeling the pain of leaving Brady.
Mm-hmm.
All righty.
Okay, the couple that watches Days together.
Stays together.